the below region or in the inferior region of the thyroid. So we'll talk about not the superior but the inferior laryngeal artery in here, which will supply our voice box or the responsible structure for voice production. Definitely do see there are structures like vestibular apparatus and there are vocal folds. There's something called a vestibule. Yes, vestibule as an opening. And we have cartilages, cricoid, thyroid and arytenoid of different nature, hyaline and elastic. So we need an extensive blood supply in that region. So we just not need the superior laryngeal artery, which was in the superior thyroid artery, but we need something which supplies the lower or the structures found below the larynx. So that's why we are talking about below the larynx and below the thyroid. When we talk about below the thyroid, we must acknowledge the fact that the inferior thyroid artery gives us all branches, two more important branches. First to the voice box, second to the esophagus, or let's say the upper part of esophagus, which is found in that region, the cervical part of the esophagus. And also there is trachea. Trachea is the windpipe. The anterior region of trachea is supplied now as cartilaginous, so it would not supply much of the blood, but without the blood it can't be rejuvenated or the fibroblasts will die. On the exterior side they don't need much of the blood supply, so there's a smaller tracheal artery branch of the internal thyroid artery, inferior thyroid artery.